Good morning, everybody. It is, oh gosh, I guess it's the 10th. I think it's the 10th of December. So forgive me if I'm wrong. Today's vlog, I'm going to be reading DNAngel, Volume 1. Let's get into it. Okay, so I told you guys a couple weeks ago, or maybe a few days ago, I don't even remember at this point, that I wanted to reread the first 5 of DNAngel because that's all I own, and I wanted to see if it's one that I wanted to continue reading and collecting, or if I want to get rid of it and just pass along to someone else who would appreciate it more. Because I read this when I was very young, and I remember liking it a lot, but also I remember it being very childish, so it may be too young for me now. It says 13 plus, and I've read 13 plus before, and it's been fine at this point, but I just remember really hating the main girl. So I'll just read you the back of it so you know what it's about. It's got a gorgeous cover too, by the way. Look at that. Heart of Darkness. Daisuke Niwa is an ordinary middle school student with an extraordinary genetic condition. Whenever he starts longing for the girl of his dreams, he transforms into the legendary phantom thief Dark. The only way to lift the curse? To have his love returned, of course, but how can Daisuke win the heart of a girl he can't even romance? This hugely popular manga of unrequited love and fantastic adventure makes its way to America at last. This was a Tokyo Pop release, and fantasy romance is the genre we're working with here, so I'm excited to read it. It's by Yukiru Sugisaki. I have no idea what to expect. I watched the anime when I was younger and I liked it, so I hope I still like it. We'll see. So I just got home. Me and Hermie just chilling. And JB just went to teach his karate class. And I didn't go with him tonight because I've had a rough day. I just don't feel great. Like, I don't feel sick necessarily, but I don't feel good, if that makes sense. And I think I'm just stressed and it's starting to make me sick. So I'm trying to unwind. I've already read my manga for the day. Oh yeah, I never reviewed that for y'all. Oh crap, let me do that real quick. Sorry I didn't review this. I guess I did on Goodreads and I forgot to update you guys. Well, I told y'all I have the first 5 of DNAngel. This is a series that I think, let me see what year this came out. 2004. So the art is great. That's the best part about it, in my opinion. I don't like this. I don't think it's the worst thing I've ever read in my life, but I definitely am going to be getting rid of it. And let me explain to you the plot, and then I'll tell you why I didn't like it. This is a story about a guy named Daisuke, and he is in middle school. So this is already a very young story, which I don't hate younger stories necessarily, but sometimes the author is good at doing that, and sometimes I feel like they're not. And for me, this didn't feel good. It's not that it's bad. I loved it when I was that age, obviously. But for me, this was not good. This is a story about a guy named Daisuke Niwa, who is in a family, apparently, who, I guess genetically, they inherit the genes to transform into this thief called Dark whenever they turn 14. I don't really understand the reason why, when he falls in love with this girl, and she has a twin, so it's these 2 sisters. He falls in love with the long-haired sister, and she doesn't return his love. Like, she doesn't want to date him. And so that sparks the gene in him at age 14 to transform into Dark. For him to transform back, he has to see or think about or hear the other twin who Dark, the phantom thief part of him, is in love with. So he's in love with one sister, and Dark's in love with the other sister. So it's already kind of convoluted to me and a lot to unravel and understand fully. I like Daisuke as a character, but everyone else I really don't. I don't care for these characters. The twins are pretty annoying, especially the long-haired one. I cannot stand her. I remember hating her voice actor, or like her voice dub in the anime. It's a little silly, like pretty silly. Also, I think the biggest thing that annoyed me about this is that there's, you know, they're middle school kids, and there's a student who apparently is the head police chief. Like, a middle school student is like head of the police force that's trying to catch dark. And I'm sure they go into why and how later, maybe, hopefully. But that's really weird. Like, there's no way a actual police force that's trying to stop this thief from stealing millions of dollars worth of artwork would be a middle school student. Like, I get maybe like he's the son of a big detective, or it's his family doing it and he's just really involved and wants to impress his family. No, it's literally the kid. And that's strange. Like, I remember really liking that character, but it doesn't make sense to me. And I just don't think this is very good. I'm gonna have to unhaul it. I'm not even gonna continue to read. I was going to try to read all 5 of them and see if I like it. Like, this was going to be 5 volumes of like the 25 days of manga for me. So this is gonna be 5 full days, and I just don't think I could make it through it. I gave it 2 stars because of the art. 1 would be I absolutely hated everything about it. But 2 is pretty indicative of I only like the art. It's not for me, but someone who's younger or who has a lot of nostalgia for this series, or a collector, or anyone who just really wants to check it out. I will be selling this in my Mercari store. If you're interested in purchasing it, I'll probably be selling it really cheaply. Yeah, I'm going to be selling it on there as soon as I get the opportunity to take a picture of it. So if you want to, you can follow my store on there. So yeah, check that out in the description if you want to purchase this. I probably won't have it listed today, but I will have it up soon. But yeah, that's it for this. 2 stars. Not going to continue it. I hate that, but I am making more room on my shelf for series I actually do care about. So that's a good thing. I'm not upset about today's read. I'm just home by myself. I want to relax a little bit. I'm pretty pooped. Today was just really rough for me, and I don't know why. Like I said, I think it's just stress building up. I hope class goes well for JB. He's a really nice guy. I know that y'all might be tired of the mushy gushiness of this channel, but he's my best friend, and I love him very much. And I'm a very, very lucky woman. That's the end of that. I'm very, very, very excited to give him his gifts for Christmas this year. I know that you guys will, I haven't told you this, I don't think. We're going to show you footage of us wrapping the gifts on Christmas Day. So that vlog is going to be us wrapping the presents and discussing them with you. So he's going to be doing his, and then I'll be doing mine, which we've already filmed. We haven't looked at it yet, so we don't know what we got for Christmas. And then I'm also going to show us opening our gifts, because I don't know yet, but I think we're just going to be staying here in our house for Christmas because it is just so bad. I don't think we're going anywhere. I don't think we're going to visit family. If we do, it's going to be just say hi, drop their gifts off, and leave, like distance, because a lot of my family has COVID, like legitimately has COVID, and like a lot of them. And I don't know the extent of what they were doing and caught it, but I do know some of them weren't doing what they should be doing. And that's when, you know, all I can do is say, please be careful and take other people's lives into consideration, because you get other people sick, and that's what's happening. And so a lot of my family is very sick. Luckily, JB's family hasn't got it yet that I know of. We check up on everybody every other day or every day. And I just really pray for my grandmother. She's the one who I'm most worried about, because she's almost in her 90s. Like, she's 80 something. I can't remember the exact age, but she's in her 80s. And I'm very worried about her. And it's taking a lot out of me, and it's not about me, but it's taking a lot out of me to stay hopeful and positive during all of this. She hasn't gone into the hospital yet. She did go to the doctor. They told her if her blood got below a certain amount of oxygen that she had to go to the emergency room. So we're really hoping that she doesn't have to, but she's older. So I'm expecting it any day now, like any moment. I just have my phone on me and I'm waiting for that phone call. And I just pray and hope and dream and wish and anything else that it doesn't get that bad, because, you know, she's very important to me. She's one of the most important people in my life. Just please, please be safe. Please don't be like people who don't care until it affects them. Like, this has been something that me and Jonathan have been very serious about, and we've been very adamant about wearing masks everywhere we go, and not eating inside restaurants, not going to bars, not going to parties, not going to big gatherings at all, not seeing our friends in months and months and months that we really, really want to see. And it's killing us. Like, he has been stuck in this house since like March, when this all started, February, March, working from home. And luckily I've at least gotten out of the house to go work, which, I mean, I still work with people, so it's not as safe, but I have to make money to live. Unemployment is not enough for me to live off of, so I can't do that. So I wear a mask every day at work, and he just stays home, and I hope that I don't bring it home to him. And the only other time we go out of the house is if we have to go buy something like food or groceries or something we just need around the house, or to visit any family, and we wear masks. So, you know, I might not get to see my family for Christmas, which will be the first time ever in my life, and I am a pretty old woman. It's upsetting to think about. I probably will cry a lot on Christmas Day just thinking about it. You know, if it means my grandmother gets to live a little bit longer, I can handle it. You know, and I just really, really hope everything goes okay. But anyways, I'm done being sad. I'll stop talking your ear off for now, and yeah, I guess that's it for my manga. So any other clips you see for the rest of the night are probably just gonna be fun aesthetic-y stuff, or if JB comes home, just us being goofballs. We'll see. I hope you guys are having a fantastic night. Be safe, and peace.